Canes will kick it away to start us off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. No way to run up the middle. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to pass. It's Knight. Gets made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
First down and 10. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. The old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
Tight end goes in motion. Complete. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Sooners. Talk about a great way to start this game for setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came out of the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
And it's 7-0 after PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. First play, looking to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Fights through a tackle. Stops short of the marker after just a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Gilbert. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Hurricanes pick up enough for a first down here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quick pass, the catch is made. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right start from the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun running play call. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quick throw caught on the left side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Scanning the field. It's Knight. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up, as the stats reflect. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion sets up a second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pass rush closing in. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Try and muscle for the first down. He breaks free. We tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Third down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
The Hurricanes have 1st and 10 here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
Looking for his back. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Hit as he released it. Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. He'll hand it off. He's swarmed by the defense. Second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Oh, he's lost the ball. Defense makes the recovery. Over.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Fourth down, look at the throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Well, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. The Canes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Scanning the field. It's Knight. Short connection to the tight end here. Oh, he breaks free. Still going. You stop him, but this offense is running now at the plus 43.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Here's a throw underneath to a tight end. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Out past the 30. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. It's press coverage now from these DBs. He makes the grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back. It's Knight. Short throw to the back. Caught behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth and making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Ball handed to the running back. Has it back to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. Still no answer for this offense.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's got a crease here. Look out. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. But begin the drive with excellent field position. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Off the play fake on first down. Defense is coming after him. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's bringing it back. The 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The defense produces 6 points.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They take some all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. They chase him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't brought all the way to the house. Just a bit more, and that's a touchdown. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. His pass is caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
They'll go for it on 4th down. Likely the final play of the first half. Wants to throw it. Going for the touchdown here. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. It'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. receiver. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Makes a quick grab. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Makes the catch downfield. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You talk to any offensive coordinator around the country, you start to evaluate quarterbacks. Everybody wants to talk arm strength and speed and size. The intangible about quarterbacks' willingness to take a hit and still deliver the ball is something that every offensive coordinator would tell you it's one of the highest priorities they look for.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. There's contact on the throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, how about the quarterback sitting in there, taking the hit, but not before he got rid of the ball and hitting his intended target with a strike in the end zone? What a way to withstand the pressure and deliver for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Is back on the field. We'll start the drive with a quick throw to the right. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
He decides to keep it here.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Back to throw. It's Knight. Here's a target, and it's complete. Tackle made at the and it'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Important second down play coming up. Give it to the back again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Gets made on the out route. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Pre-snap motion from the offense. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do.
And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Run to the left, trying to find Pater. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Rotors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there to tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and almost intercepted again. A chance for a 4th pick. Brings up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Tries the quick throw. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Handoff from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Let's it fly to the wideout. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time. The coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And he's got it, no problem. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quick throw, caught over the middle. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And looking to throw now on first down.
The pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. The pocket breaking down.
Trapped again in the pocket.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Needs a completion here on 4th down.
Looking deep to the right side.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
On the move now.
Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Great connection there for 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he's got it. The 2-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a 2-score game.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time.
Grinding away with a running game. Football comes out. Ball's running himself to avoid disaster.
The ball is...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And now the running back's got it again.
In the clear at the 25. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the Sooners looking to cash in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Touchdown, Sooners. They are pouring it on now. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's the Scarlet. He's brought down at the 16. They've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle, but first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Caught by the receiver. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Bringing pressure. He escapes the pocket. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Well, he pays for this one. Heads-up play to use his feet to get the first down. But, man, did he get blasted at the end of that one.
And the Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. A throw to the running back in the flat. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Canes. Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
It's a shotgun run call. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The Sogba with a strong tackle there.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation.